I'm Von Biggs, and let's queer it politics. Tim Walz steps out of the governor's race, leaving a powerful LGBTQ plus legacy. Democratic Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has announced he will not seek a third term, a decision that has landed heavily with LGBTQ plus communities who have long viewed him as a trusted ally. Walz confirmed he was stepping away from the race, choosing instead to focus on governing amid backlash tied to welfare fraud scandal with hundreds of millions of dollars taken from child nutrition programs. In a statement posted on Twitter, Walz said, quote, "Every minute I spend defending my own political interests would be a minute I can't spend defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity and the cynics who prey on our differences. So I've decided to step out of the race and let others worry about the election while I focus on the work," end quote. He added he is leaving with zero sadness and zero regret. Kamala Harris, his 2024 running mate, praised his leadership, saying his choice showed, quote, "selfless commitment to the people he serves," end quote. For LGBTQ plus Minnesotans, Walz leaves behind a legacy supporting a gay-straight alliance as a teacher, backing marriage equality, early banning conversion practices, protecting trans youth, and calling for repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. His impact will be felt long after this race ends. You know, I remember doing this story when they talked about him.
When Kamala was running.
Yes, yeah. And I remember the story about him and the things that he did as a teacher and talking about those things. And while it's sad to see him stepping away, he has built something in legislation that I feel now, as he said, he's able to step in and make sure that it's not going to change. So I feel there's I always like to think the glass is half full, that there's a positive aspect to this, and that is he's going to make sure this last year that he's putting those systems in place to protect those rights that he's created. And, you know, in the future we'll see what happens. But
Francesca, you were mentioning before the show about how he's been put through the ringer. I mean, you know, 180 days or however it was, how many ever months he had running for vice president-elect with Kamala Harris, and the scrutiny and everything. I mean, he got demolished during that time, you know. I mean, it was like we heard about the great things that he did, but everybody was just also fishing. You know, and so here we are, and, you know, what do you think about it?
Well, I feel as if he is a great leader, and he really is. He believes in the dream, and he believes in the goal, and he believes in fighting for the people, and he believes in, obviously, LGBTQ rights.